Well, it's Rosie's Day of Reckoning. Will Rosie stay with the family, or will Rosie be sent back? I'm going to give you my pros and cons, as I see it, of the iRobot i7 Plus robot vacuum. This is the vacuum that empties its own bin into the docking station. The pros, as I see it, is that's the big one. It empties its own bin. I've looked at these robotic vacuums for several years, and that was the one thing I didn't like about them, was you had to make sure the bin kept empty on the robot, because if you didn't, you obviously can't pick up any more dirt. So you'd have to keep after that frequently, maybe even on a single run. If there's really a lot of dirt, you may have to empty the bin. So this one emptying its own bin is a big plus for me. It's what really sold me on this robot vacuum. The next pro on this is it's very thorough. Wherever it can physically go, it goes. It covers everything. It does a really good job. Now, does it do as good a job as a corded vacuum? No, it can't possibly have that much suction in this small of a battery-operated unit. But if your house has been kept clean and you run this 2 to 3 times a week as we do, I think it's going to keep your rug clean. The other pro is it has a HEPA filter on it. So when it's cleaning and getting the dust and dirt off the floor, it's not putting it back in the air. You run this 2-3 times a week, it's going to help keep the dust down in the house. And with my wife and her allergies, that's a big plus. So if that's a concern of you, I think that it's very good at that. Now let's go over a couple of the cons. This unit is expensive. It's, as far as I know, the most expensive robot vac on the market at about $950. Not for the faint of heart, but I felt like my wife was worth it. And as I stated, I don't think it's as good as a corded vacuum, but you're going to run this more often because it's easy to do. You can schedule this to run on certain days at certain times and clean certain rooms as we do. We broke the house up into like 3 sections. So it can basically do each section on one charge of a battery. Makes it quicker. Runs about an hour, a little over an hour to clean each section. So that's really nice. The other slight con, is it can get stuck. In the time we've had it, it did get stuck once under our couch, on the back end of our couch. Not sure why. It's run this many, many times and never gotten stuck, but it is possible because it did happen once. I wasn't there to see it, so I don't know exactly why it did that. The wife caught it, just pulled it out, and it continued on. So those are my thoughts on the i7 iRobot, better known as Rosie in this house. So the verdict for us is we're keeping Rosie. One other cool thing is she's just cool to watch. It's amazing. I'm fascinated by this thing. So if you're thinking of getting a robot vacuum and you want the best, I would say the i7 Plus is the best system to get. We purchased this with our own money. I'm not paid by iRobot to say anything. This is just a little disclaimer. They don't even know I'm doing this, so we really enjoy it, and I think it's well worth the money if keeping your house clean is important to you. So thanks for watching, and come on over sometime. We'll all sit down with Rosie and have a toast. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and let other people know about this. See you later.